Well, hello all and welcome. As you can see, you don't need me to tell you I'm in the greenhouse, and as you can probably hear, it has started raining. I've been out today and the forecast was for thunderstorms and such like. Taking gear, suitable wet weather gear, haven't had to use it once, and get home and bang, it starts raining. Why I'm out here, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour around the greenhouses, because I've got some cucumbers that are definitely ready to harvest, so I'm going to get them together. I'm going to also show you a potato reveal, and the reason I've been out today, well, you'll see some of that as well later on in this video. So without further ado, we'll have a look at what's going on in these greenhouses. I've got your shaky camera a bit, but it's the best we can do. Right, cucumbers. Now, as you can see, doing quite well, but I need to get you... Oh, you know what, I'm trying to step over these watering cans. Can you see down there? There, a variety called Luxury. There's three there that could be taken straight away, definite. No messing about, so they could go. But as you look up, you can see there's cucumbers coming and little ones, and then going right over to here, the other end of the greenhouse. This, I need to set the wire up to run this now up to the top of the greenhouse, but again, as you can see, cucumbers coming all the way, and look, all these, and this is a variety called Socrates. These are sort of like the mini munch. Now I know I've got a lot of cucumbers, obviously, but I can get rid of these quite easy. People at work will have them, friends, family. Couple of peppers, well, there's 4 pepper plants. Believe it or not, these were all started at the same time. The big difference is that these two were put into the big pots about 3 weeks before then. But they're all coming on. There's flowers coming on them, and won't be too long. Let's move the foliage, there we go. Won't be too long before we're starting to get some peppers. So we'll try and move on with regards tomatoes. So what we've got is along the back, and you can see that there's tomatoes coming there. There's some more up there as well. There. Them at the back are Crimson Crush. These 3 at the front here, which are a little awkward for me to really... Oh, let's take that off there. Look, I've just taken that one off. These at the front are a little bit awkward. Let me step out of the greenhouse. You might see something a bit. There we go. Still just a massive shrubbery. But these 3 are Sweet Million, and then the 5 at the back are Crimson Crush. And as I say, I've got the Luxury cucumber at the front here, and then I've got the Socrates at the back, and the green fly deterrent with the marigolds doing really nicely. I'll just spin you around and take you into the next greenhouse. And here we are in the greenhouse next door. As you can see, a mass of green everywhere. One job that I am going to do, and I'm looking at doing it tomorrow, is removing some more of the lower foliage As you can see, I've done quite a bit around there. Some of this needs to be removed, and I'll get and remove some more of that. But if I just step out of the greenhouse and you have a look at what's what, some more luxury cucumbers, and again coming all the way. At the back is Sweet Million tomatoes. There's odd one or two just coming here. Working my way along. These 3 tomatoes here, these are Sweet Million, and as you can see, they're doing nicely. And then going through here again. Oh, I need about 6 hands. There we go. Socrates again there, and over here Socrates again, cucumbers. And as you can see how they're all, they've done really well this year. Really have gone berserk. That needs training to come over. Again, I'll get and set the wires up on all of this. And then down this side, across the back, we've got Crimson Crush, which seem to be flowering, but quite way up the stem. See how, that's some way up. And then in front of them is Pink Brandywine, and we're getting the flowers. What I may do is, if something like that starts to form the actual tomato, I might take some of these other flowers off so that the goodness can go into these bigger flowers. And again, same thing happening here, same sort of approach. And then again at the front here, these are some more. This again is luxury, and there's one there, another one there. These can be left to grow on a bit, but again, loads coming all the way up. It's a bit smaller plant than the others, I don't know why, but as you can see, all doing quite well. So I'll spin you around. So that's progress so far. As I've just said, and yeah, I'm going to repeat myself, I'm going to get the wires set up to run. As you can see, it's up there, and I tend to run one across down to that corner for that cucumber to come up, and then ditto that side, and then the same behind me, so that I end up with the cucumbers coming up and running across here. I do the same then in the other greenhouse, so that they run up and all together. So my next job now is I'll get and show you a potato harvest that I made a few days ago. Right, potato reveal time. These are Rocket. They went in the 2nd of the 4th. Today is the 29th of the 6th. So using the tops, the arms, if the way they've grown, that's anything to go by. The bottoms, or the potatoes shall we say, should be really good, but we will see. These haven't had much in the way of feed. They've had a little bit of tomato feed, that's about all. I must get a bucket to put them in. Right, let's have another go. Right, we'll just tip these straight out and see what we've got. Well, I can't see any around the outside yet. Oh, there we go. There's one. Another one there. These are, I'll admit, they could have been, they're a good size, but to be perfectly honest, I mean, these could have been taken quite a few weeks ago, and no doubt a lot of people would have had them out. But I'm very pleased with these. There may not be a massive amount of number of potatoes, but they're all a good size. I'm not going to weigh them to find out what sort of weight I've got. I will admit, I was going to say I never really see the point in that, but I can understand people if they've tried something different this year from what they've done, say, last year or something like that. I can understand them wanting to weigh them for a reason like that, or just to kill curiosity with regards to exactly how many they've got. These are very nice. That's it. That is your lot. So I'll just tip them back on there. And that's a really nice, I mean, some of these are really big, but I'm very pleased with them. That's a real, for me, that is a nice harvest of potatoes, and I really am very happy with them. They're a big thumbs up from me. Nice line-up of Land Rovers. This is something a little different. Didn't see these here last year.
That's what he wants,
And then just to finish the line off, something a bit new. Look at the size of that. This is a bit of self-indulgence. This is where I like coming to these shows to see.
Why does that be trapped on the end of all that?
Absolutely lovely.
This is where I wish there was smell-o-vision. Absolutely brilliant. Steam, oil and smoke. Yeah, can't beat the smell. They should bottle it and sell it as aftershave.
A little bit too heavy in the coat. Lovely, lovely, lovely girls. Lovely.
Anytime you're feeling bad, instead of feeling sad, just remember that rhyme. Once there goes a billion kilowatts. Once there goes a billion kilowatts. There
Well, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. Those potatoes, that is roughly about the amount I'm getting out of each bucket. I think that's the 4th bucket I've emptied actually now, and I'm getting, as I say, about that sort of many. I'm quite pleased with them. They're doing us quite nicely. The horses, that's those horses, if you've watched Peaky Blinders, oh, there was something else, but they're Atkinson's Action Horses is the name of the company, and as I say, they've been used for various films. I believe there is a film coming out called Riders. I think it's based on that. Is it Jilly Cooper? A book she wrote some years ago. It's based on that, I believe. And those horses are going to be used on that, or they have been used for filming of that. And that little bit of clip there at the end of us going up the hill in on that trailer behind the tractor, brilliant. I really enjoyed that. It was like a little kid in a sweet shop really with that. That really was nice. So once again, be good, look after yourselves, look after each other, and I'll see you in the next one.
Tried a bit.